Sam. But anyway, let's head on to episode 2 now, shall we? So let's dive in the game. Yes, come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Na. Got my pizza. Yep. Let's do this.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Where's the money?
I was completely with that.
The Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Yeah, we knew all this. We knew this was gonna happen. We knew this was gonna happen. But now it's time to redeem the Wayne name. This game's series adapts to your choices you make. The story is tailored to how you play. So make the right decisions. Listen, let's go. Two slices of pizza left.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce. I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family, too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know
fact that he's the last one
I
to
had
find
my
out.
suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Maybe. Still family, you let me down.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
In this here now.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
They are family after all. So.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
No, my father had enemies.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, that's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
And we're in. Awesome. So we are in the alley where Martha and Stuart, Wayne died. So let's have the alley look.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Yeah, but I don't think he done it just because of revenge or pity or money. I think someone put him up to it.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Theater.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back!
nothing personal. Just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
2 shots.
Tell Falcone.
He's still alive.
He's making a mistake.
Oh, that's horrible.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Ooh, this is going to be an interesting one. I honestly cannot remember what happens in this. It's been such a long time since, like, I've never played this, but it's been such a long time since I've seen people play it. So it's going to be interesting for me. GCPD, the heart of Gotham.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
I appreciate that.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Yeah.
At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing. But everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Yes, it is
Nice
very
job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks,
Sergeant.
For keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I think he's a freak.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, he may be a vigilante and may do...
All right, Falcone is inside. Hey. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Okay. I mean, okay. Episode 2. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Hi.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
Jail, piss off the wrong guy.
Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Do we or do we not? Let's help him. Let's give him a go. Starlight Wolves. Hello. Hi. Hello. How you doing? How's it going? How's your week been?
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it?
I do have the beard for that.
Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
Week is okay. Nice.
Of course, you'll never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark.
Sorry, I'm kind of intrigued with the story. I've never played this before.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
I don't remember her. You took her from me.
There's a kindness in you.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
He died either way. He died either way. At least we got some information from him.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This
Something was wrong with her. There was veins coming from his,
I don't know.
cheek.
I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody.
First, you're being
details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
We do.
The simple
We really
fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Okay.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
And she finally wakes up. That's
Tell me if she says
Hey guys,
anything.
if you just joined, then let me know how you
I have to know why she did this.
Let me know how your week's been, maybe even your day. And if you have any questions for me,
Alfred,
go for it.
Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Yes, let's do this. Batman it up. No mouth. This is the first thing that I noticed.
Still visible beneath her skin.
Her neck.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Oh, going up. Going up.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Cool.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
What did you feel? Did you see anyone?
The reasons why I should've. They were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oh.
Cobblepot said something similar.
You might be playing everyone.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone got to her. I found a needle marks.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce.
Yeah, sure, do that. And that's convenient.
What are you doing here?
Covert.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that?
Where did you hear
I mean,
that?
you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
How do you know that?
And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
Don't do it, Vic.
Just give me something to run with.
I'm sorry, I don't have time.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
No. We probably should have just kept quiet. They probably would have put it under, what's it called? Stress or something like that?
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
My parents were corrupt. He said
What
we were
did you learn
family,
from
then he
him?
focused on the evidence.
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed
three.
reference points on the two compounds.
Ooh. That's interesting. All three. Ooh.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Anything got overrun around here? Nope. Just this.
This refined
One
drug
tire.
is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing,
Could create
but
chaos. It could make an
drugging
army.
others to fight them for you.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses. The things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
They're big drones, aren't they? What's that? I said that, looked up, and I thought it was a spider. This isn't Spider-Man. Get out. Get out of here. Drone. Drone, 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 drone.
now! Send a strong message.
Okay. This one. Kinda thought it would be on an island.
Bring me her head.
Bring me her head. Whose head? Montanus? Whose head? Drone.
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Skyline Club. Oswald Cobble.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting. It's stealth mode. Gotta get ready for the
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his soul drawer.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
So Batman doesn't wait until the night.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is... I don't know! Please! Hey, you can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through?
Yeah,
we
sure.
helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
You're not the real here. Oh.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
This is weird and interesting.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So,
Oh, he was the one that
this
wanted to
didn't work
drive.
out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Keep dodging, keep dodging.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Yeah, that's a big Caligula. And he's got away.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Ooh, I keep saying this is going to be interesting, but honestly it is. And it's pelting down outside. Jesus Christ, the rain has picked up. Yeah, sorry. I just need a testament. I think I'm losing my mind. It's Halloween coming too soon. Bruce, I need to talk to you urgently. Selina, Stag Dog, 6 AM, no keeps. Okay. I'm sure this is a good idea. Hi. So I must go this way.
Is that Bruce Wayne? You really think he's...
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very
he's not jealous.
Better keep a low profile.
Yeah, try to, at least. Although you don't really pick the best people to do that.
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
Is there anything on the side? Bartender. Let's go over and talk to her, shall we?
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah.
Be nice.
Funny seeing you here. So much in the
Maybe get on this
papers.
good side.
Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Serious danger.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself.
Yeah.
Your client isn't one for subtlety.
Yeah.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit.
Yep.
You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them.
Yeah, maybe.
The Penguin.
Take her away, we'll fight together, then screw you over.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selina, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of
Reputation
him.
is everything.
He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
There's nobody that can take him.
You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
Huh. Maybe. Just maybe.
The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's M.O.
Well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice. I think I see what's going on here. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl.
I've lost connection with the
Harvey
chat at
knows
the moment, so I'm sorry about that, but we'll see what we can do. This isn't
Sorry,
about
why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
I'm about to have a fight.
Don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Pick a tune, any tune.
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
Don't do that. It's a lady. Smile. Uh-oh. Burn. Down. Triangle. You're mine. Hey. That was a good one. I mean, you make it a one shot. Who knows?
Not done yet.
Oh, very nice. I done it, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Yes. That's teamwork. Triangle. Left. Not gonna happen today. Perfect.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Okay, I've got a chat back. am I looking for? Oh, check pockets.
Come on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway.
You see anything?
Nothing
Negative.
too much.
Let's check the other side.
That wasn't much of a check, though.
Are we alone?
Really?
Yeah, we're alone.
They are cute together. Kiss her. Kiss her.
Let's get out of here. I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Okay.
Wait. Yes or no? Will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
We'll see.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
I know. Let's do.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce,
it's
there are
fine.
a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed.
Working with them.
Whatever they're talking about doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone.
Yes.
Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
It would be easy to visit him as Batman. It really would. Bruce, I don't think he'll feel threatened. I think the best thing to do is, I mean, they are both the same person, so I guess what we can go for is Bruce. Show that he's actually trying to take on what's going on. I think Bruce would be a better suit. I would need to choose carefully on what I'm going to be talking about to him, but I think that would be a better choice.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
So let's give this a go, at least. Because I don't know how this will actually work. If it's going to work or not. I might get nothing out of going as Wayne. But it's have a look. What happened here? Oh, is this his office? I know that.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment?
I know that
The
one.
mayor's doing debate prep. He
Wow,
really
you have
can't
no
be
hair.
disturbed right now.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me, Mr. Wayne?
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
We'll be fine. And if he fires you, just come to work for me.
Are you a robot?
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me.
Hi.
Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
We can be friends, Hill. I'd like us to put aside our differences.
It's easy to ask for peace when you've already lost the war. But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A soft boy like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you
Playing
just
with,
fond of my
wiretapping.
dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted.
Okay.
How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Even if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Oh no. No. Oh no. Do I betray him? I want to be nice to him, but I need to find out what happened. I need to. That's the most important thing. I need to find out what happened. Oh, I am so sorry.
Fine. That's what it takes to earn your friendship.
I knew you'd see the light. It's time we really talked. Power is an old oak. The trunk stands strong, but it's the roots that hold it up. And the thickest of them lead to Arkham.
Arkham Asylum?
Your father, me, Falcone, we used it to get our enemies out of the way. Drugged and declared them insane. It made it easy to take their things. Thomas was the doctor. I leveraged my political power to ease the transfer of assets. Falcone was the muscle. He had his own way of making problems go away.
So that's what Oz wants to punish me for?
His mother was one of our last patients. You can hardly expect him to think rationally. Gotham was chaos before we took control. At least now there's a semblance of order. Listen, Bruce. Now that we're back on the same side, your father's last gift to me, they're yours. The keys to the city.
Thank you.
Hamilton. Call me Hamilton. Penguin's gathered quite a few victims to his crusade. But that's a problem for another day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prep for the debate. My door is always open, Bruce. Next time, make an appointment.
Don't trust Penguin. Good looks nice. Stay away from the debate.
Stay away from the debate. It's not safe.
Miss my chance to humiliate Dent. It'll take more than Cobblepot to keep me away.
Okay.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
This is getting interesting. This is getting very interesting. Let's see what happens.
I wonder what else is on here.
Click it in. Click it in. Click it, click it, click it in.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held.
Okay.
I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city needs you now, more than ever.
You could have put agreed onto his
I'll
first word of that.
leave you to it then.
Agreed. The city needs you more than ever. Or maybe
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out. But police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious.
Ooh, well, that's interesting.
Wait a minute.
No,
the images on these cameras
we
haven't
were there.
changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end.
Uh-oh.
We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Why was saying uh-oh? It's because of the frame rate. Very dramatically. Loud.
Harvey
oh my
needs
God.
to get out of there.
He just needs to calm down. Harvey Dent.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Why? What happened? Are you alright?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, you mean because of this penguin threat? They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
my advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very good optic.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone...
Yes, we get it.
You're
yes,
a liability.
Don't forget it, man.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I am,
it is still my primary concern.
Listen, I hate to push you,
but I need to know.
Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Can you count on...
Whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
Ah, fine.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face. I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember, you are always my friend.
So what the mayor, so-called mayor, said was really tied into the Joker movies. Even if you've seen that, that was a really dramatic, impactful film, and I love that.
Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
I appreciate the sentiment, Jim. We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
Frame rate,
You better
hello.
check on them.
Come on, game.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
Well, this better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I could pay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
I kind of wanted to take the money away from them.
This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a massive vigilante loose on our streets.
We'll just stare inside of his face for a bit. Okay, that wasn't noisy at all. And that isn't noisy at all either, is it?
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
Don't think about the odds or you'll make mistakes. You have to stay focused.
Speak for yourself, Batman.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Even I feel like I'm crouching. I'm part of this fight.
And on the right, always smiling to your face, our despicable DA.
Salmon. Exit the door.
Mr. Dent,
Actually, no. I want to. Can we break the link? Can we get? Yeah.
If you say so.
That's that one. Link to the gun. Link to the gunman. And you. Clear sight across the horror room. Let's do this. That's gonna hurt.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downfall, brothers and sisters of Gotham. You have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham.
That's Scarecrow.
We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that's rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off masks.
Ouch.
Show Gotham your truths. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Talk over later. Fen time. Just like the other games.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
that tape!
What's this?
Subject 9.
This is Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Wow, this is a lot. Right, now it's time.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Ooh, that's good.
Go! Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Duck, goose. Let's do it. Aww.
Please.
That was my toy.
You could never.
After that triangle for a second.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Don't want you back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent!
Shut down. Shut down.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up.
He did.
Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
It's over, Penguin.
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Lena.
Hold your fire, damn it!
And now he's Two-Face.
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
Yeah, I think Penguin might be a lost cause.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
I know I could have saved him and he probably wouldn't have turned into, you know, thing, but I kinda wanted to save Selina.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
This is turning out to be a quite tough thrill. Oh, I should crash at our place. Ah, nice. Hi.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
I have no comment at this time.
We are the Children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Episode 2?